Hi Gemini, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-August love reading. Thanks to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. And for those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works is we'll look at the past energies, present energies, and future energies between you and your main love interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some oracle cards for some additional insight, and that's where the bridge and the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Cosmic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Nine of Coins. So this is actually a Virgo energy here, definitely a pretty independent energy as well. So it could just be saying that you're probably just enjoying being single, doing your own thing. I feel like there was probably some communication between the two of you in the past, but I feel like it might have been a bit sporadic, right? So if we look at the birds, and if we think of them representing the communication there, it just looks like they're, a bit scattered, right? So could have just been a bit of an inconsistent communication pattern between the two of you, but I feel like at least there was some communication in general. All right, past energy on their side, we have quite a few cards that came up. So we have the Eight of Wands, the King of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, thought there was another card in there, but yeah. So looking at these cards, it definitely looks like they might have been the ones who initiated the communication between the two of you, just because this looks like a pretty go-getter type energy, right? And with the King of Wands, which is usually Leo, and in this deck it's actually Aries, but either way, those are pretty confident, bold energies as well. So I feel like this is saying that, they probably did initiate between the two of you when it came to communication, but with the Seven of Pentacles, this could just be saying that maybe they felt like the feelings weren't reciprocated, because again, like I said, if we look at your energy, it looks like you were kind of doing your own thing. If we even look at her body language, she's not really looking in that direction, So it could just be one of those situations there where they might have been pretty upfront with you, trying to get together with you, but it seemed like you might have just been doing your own thing at the time. All right, present position on your side, we have the King of Staves. So this is actually Leo energy here, and what stands out to me here is we see birds again in the card, but this time we see even less, right? And if we look at the vegetation in the background, it looks like it's pretty much died off, right? So it could just be saying that the communication between the two of you might be pretty scarce right now, and you might be noticing that as well, because we do see you're looking in the direction of those cards on their side. So like this is saying that maybe for some of you, you have that desire to communicate with this person, maybe even come to the realization like, hey, I haven't spoken to this person in a while, I wonder what they're up to, right? All right, present energy on their side, we have the Death card. So again, we see a bird on that card as well, but yeah. Obviously, especially if they were the ones who actually, like I said, it seems like they were the ones who initiated in the past, and they were the ones who were more proactive, trying to get things off the ground between the two of you. From their perspective, they might feel like you just aren't interested, so that could be the reason why you're not really hearing from them, So if that's what you're wondering, like, hey, I haven't heard from this person in a while, it seems like due to the way the interaction between the two of you might have gone in the past, if they felt like they were always initiating conversation and you weren't really reciprocating, they might feel from their perspective, well, I guess Gemini's not interested, and they could just be thinking that it's over. All right, future energy on your side, we have the Prince of Cups. So this is usually a Pisces energy here, and it represents having feelings, right? Expressing those feelings as well. So for some of you, if this is a timeline, maybe this is saying around the time of the Pisces full moon that we'll have in September, maybe you guys will actually be more expressive toward this person around your feelings. But that's what I see with that. And future energy on their side, we have the King of Cups. So in most decks, the King of Cups energy represents Scorpio. In this deck, of course, we see the Cancer symbolism. So, but either way, could just be saying that they might have those feelings for you, but now they might be a little bit more closed off. If we look at the body language there right now, he's looking away from the cards on this side. So Could just be one of those things where, like I said, if they came toward you in a pretty upfront manner and they felt like you weren't reciprocating, could just be, a bit of hurt feelings. It doesn't have to be a major thing, but at the very least, it looks like now they might be a little bit more guarded in the future. But it looks like the feelings are still there now. All right. Bottom of the deck on your side, we have balance. So this is actually the equivalent of temperance in the traditional tarot, which is Sagittarius energy. So yeah, for some of you, could actually see that you feel like this person would be a good match for you as far as the relationship goes, even though this card won't focus for some reason right now. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing primarily with that energy, where, like I said, for whatever reason, like you were kind of doing your own thing in the past, and I don't know if you were necessarily oblivious to this person's advances, but it seems like you were definitely just focusing on your own thing. And now, like I said, in the present, it looks like you're noticing that you're not really hearing from them much and wondering what they're up to. And in the future, it looks like we do see both sides connecting with feelings, but we'll just see how the communication goes. All right, and bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Queen of Cups. So yeah, a lot of cup energy here. We saw the King in the future. Now we see the Queen at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I feel like this is saying that their feelings do run pretty deep. Like I said, it seems like for whatever reason they seem to be pretty straightforward around their feelings for you in the past, whereas you seem to be just in your own world. And now it seems like there could be a bit of damage control to do there, as far as they might have felt that you didn't feel the same way. So might need to be some communication around that. All right, so we'll move on to the Oracle cards. First, we'll see what we get from the Aqua Moonlight deck here. I did pre-shuffle this deck, and what I'm looking for here is unspoken messages from you to them, and then from them to you. And initially, I'll be looking for jumpers, but if I shuffle for a while without any coming up, I'll just put the deck down and we'll pull cards that way. So we'll see what we get. All right, and that doesn't want to go back in the deck, and we'll see what we get from them to you. And there's one for their side. All right, so on your side, we have Y. It says, I don't know what has happened between us. If you're confused, I'm confused too. So yeah, so if nothing else, to me, this is a bit of a sign that, in a way, you guys might have been oblivious to the fact that they were flirting with you. You just might have thought, oh, this person's cool and whatnot, and just been so wrapped up in your own thing that you didn't even realize that this person was actually making advances toward you in a more romantic way. And then that would explain where, like I said, in this energy in the present, it looks like you're looking over like, I haven't heard from him in a while. I wonder what's going on, right? So there's your answer, more or less. Like I said, it seems like they just figured you weren't interested and think that's more or less over. But we'll see what their card says. All right. It says fear. I want this so badly, but I'm afraid of getting hurt, so I self-sabotage. Interesting message there. I mean, I didn't really see an energy of self-sabotage on their part. Unless it's just them, the way maybe they gave up on themselves a little quickly, right? So, like I said, maybe if you were kind of in your own world and they come forward in such a confident manner, and it seems like you're not reciprocating, they might have taken that personally and thought, oh, okay, I guess this person just isn't into me, right? So, but even so, I don't feel like that's necessarily like a self-sabotage type energy, but maybe that's how they're feeling about it anyway. So hopefully that resonated. All right, and lastly, we'll pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Same situation as far as I pre-shuffled this one as well, but here we're looking for one card with general advice to wrap the reading up with. And that doesn't want to go back in the deck, so let's see what you got. All right, we have Yang. There's the artwork, and the number is 1. All right, the relationship message says, circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you will know quickly where you stand. In matters of the heart, there is movement toward your highest good, so go forth with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love. take the lead. So yeah, I mean, I will say definitely, if this person was the one who was initiating with you in the past, and you just seem to be wrapped up in your own thing, and now you're not hearing from them, it does seem like that would be the quickest way to reestablish a connection. Would be for you guys to reach out, because, like I said, from their perspective, they're thinking that you just must not be interested. So while it looks like the feelings is still there, I don't necessarily see if they have the confidence to reach out again, especially given what we saw with the fear card as well. So yeah, it doesn't even have to be anything major, I don't think, but from what I'm seeing with that message and just the spread in general, looks like you guys might need to initiate the conversation with them this time around. And then from there, it looks like the feelings are still there. So looks like you guys could actually get some pretty solid progress in the connection. All right, so I hope whatever resonated with you guys will wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.